This video is going to go over just many of the tools that I use. So enhancement is what I use to enhance some of the pictures, and then which I later use to either make a MP4 image to video. So Let's Enhance was one. Airbrush was another one that I used. And they give you, I don't know how many free daily conversions that you want, but you know, some of the online tools, photo restoration and image enhancers are a couple that would be useful. And then the ones I liked on the image to video conversion, I really like Kling AI, and you can see these are the three that I used my free credits from. They're one of the ones that offer to buy credits if you want to, you know, use others and stuff like that. So they'll tell you how many credits are needed and stuff like that to do something. And normally you'll upload your picture, select the image to tool, upload your picture, and then describe a prompt to what you want to do. So here on the one I did for my mom and sister and my aunt was, I asked that, you know, they use this picture and basically turn and look at each other. Then on this, one of the first ones I did, I just had an image of my mom that I had colorized in cartoon, and then I just said have the lady slightly turn to the right and left, and then blink and then smile with a grin. And then this was the first one I tried, a picture of my dad's, might have been his ID card. So apparently it doesn't look like him once after the very first image. But definitely I'm thinking about, you know, subscribing, you know, to get credits. And they'll either have subscription or you could pay as you go and buy credits and stuff like that. So I don't know why, like in this case, it takes like 20 credits to you know, do a fast turnaround. Actually, all three of these took overnight to process. And the next one I tried was dvid.ai, and they have the similar interface as Kling AI, but this was the first one I did. I just had have each person turn and look at each other. So this is the original picture that I uploaded, and what I had noticed is that the very first instance, once it started, the image was very sharp at that point, and eventually what I did was I went and did took a snapshot of it during the video to capture that initial picture, so I would have a clearer picture. One of the things that my dad's glasses was removed, but these guys are, their conversion, their AI engine is very comparable to Kling AI. And then when I did this one totally is off and stuff like that. So from the very beginning, you can see it was the correct image that I started with, but then everything else changed and wasn't very good. So the prompt I had was just have everyone smile, and they added all the other stuff, and then I just used the default the 5 seconds and stuff like that. This one I found later, veer.com, which appears to be, I have the free one, and they don't specify how many free ones you can do, but you could definitely do an image to video with no problem. I mean, at least, a couple of days per day, will work. So it's veer.com, and it's the AI image to video. Then this one, they basically give you free, daily free ones and stuff like that. And I think they only leave it up for like a day, so you have to make sure you download it before the end of the day, or as soon as it finishes processing it, you want to download, your video and stuff like that. So I'm getting bombarded with a lot of other vendors that are trying to get you to sign up, and almost all of them, if they don't give you free credits to at least try it out, then it's probably not worth, signing up and stuff like that, because they'll eventually get your email address and stuff. And I use, multiple email addresses, and I know something like this, I don't want them to have my permanent, email and stuff like that. Okay, so that's it.